4 News at 10.
The temperatures aren't the only things too hot to handle lately. Some controlled fires have burned in ways that were not intended. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. They're necessary, but why are they doing it now when it's so hot and dry outside? Fox 4's Anna Coles here to answer that. Anna?
Jane, it turns out that though these fires seem they do more harm than good, they're actually helping to protect paradise. Fires like this one that happened today in Fort Myers are not uncommon here in Southwest Florida, leaving homeowners like Robert McMahon worried about what could have been lost.
Yeah, we were a little worried there for a little while because the winds were coming out of the east, and we're obviously on the east side of the burn.
The fire that threatened his home and business at Southern Fresh Farms, we're learning, was caused after a neighbor was burning trash. But this was one of several fires from this week alone. Some were actually planned, prescribed burns that got out of control, like this one in Collier County.
And fire is a force of nature, and sometimes the prescribed burns, controlled burns get extend past their boundaries.
And that's more likely to happen when temperatures are hot and the heat is dry. So why are they doing it now? Ecologist Wynn Everham says it's better for Florida's ecosystem because doing prescribed fires before fire season actually starts throws off the natural system.
Some trees can't reproduce the same way. Some plants won't be opening their flowers when the pollinators are here because we're putting fire on the landscape at an unnatural time of the year.
To make sure controlled burns don't get out of control, the North Collier Fire District recommends to check the criteria to burn that day.
Criteria like, the winds have to be less than 10 miles an hour for the day, or predicted winds. The relative humidity needs to be above 45%.
And some of those benefits of prescribed burns include wildlife management, fuel reduction, and disease control. But it's still good to check with your local fire agency about getting a burn permit and whether or not the conditions are safe. In the studio, Anna Coles, Fox 4, in your corner.